Yesterday, one of my boxes came in, and there's 3 archetypes in this tiny side set. There's the Eldritch Zombies, the Adamancipator Rock Monsters, as well as the Plant Rikka Monsters. Adamancipators are mostly Earth, but they also have a bunch of other attributes intertwined inside their extra deck, as well as their main deck, but Rikkas are mostly Waters, and so while I did already order a core online, it didn't include all of the short print ones, so I'm hoping to pull the rest of the Exceed Monster as well as the spell cards in this box. Of course, we're always on the lookout for Mermail Boss Monster. I know it's not a short print, but it's always cool to pull it. I think it's my favorite card in the entire set. Now with the hole opened up, and of course, if we pull any of Mermail Boss Monster, it'll go into our binder. But funny story, I haven't actually bought a booster box since Dimensions of Chaos came out back in 2017, I think. I could be wrong. I think the left side almost always has the short print on the second pack, but I could be wrong. I don't know if you're able to map these packs at all. So we'll go ahead and pull this pack to the side. It'll be our last one. Alright, so for the left side, let's start with the top one. Our goal is to pull some of the Rikka cards. Let's have the box right here. So our goal is to pull some of the Rikka cards. I don't think we'll pull a lot of them, but hopefully we pull the rest of the main deck secret rares because I have none of those. So to start, we have DD Borderline. I'm going to pull it up here. Nine-tailed Fox. I think these are some of the most commonly pulled ones. Here we go. Adamancipator Signs. This is a short print super rare. I think it's sitting at $4 to $5 right now. Basically, it's a monster reborn that can stack your deck, and it's not once per turn, so it is a really good card. So we'll go ahead and pull this to the side. Pyramid of Wonders. And for our secret, Elixir of White Destiny. This is some pretty cool artwork. Definitely a fan of it. Although I'm not a huge fan of zombies in general. I think I only like the Uni Zombie and Plague Spreader. But I use them when Omega was at 3. I don't really use them anymore except for when playing the Vendread engine in my Gishki deck. Here we go, Unizombie. Adamancipator Crystal Leonite. I only have one of these, so we'll go ahead and put this to the side. Quackimero Guardian. Doki Doki, one of the best normal summons for Adamancipators. And we pulled a money card. Adamancipator Researcher is arguably one of the best Adamancipator main deck monsters. She's a Rock Tuner, level 2 Earth attribute, 100 attack, 2100 defense. And then what makes her so good is that you can special summon her from your hand if you control a rock monster, meaning she's the most generic of all the Adamancipator monsters. As well as all the tuners have the effect to excavate the top 5 cards of your deck and special summon a level 4 or lower non-tuner rock monster. So this is a great addition to pull to my deck. It also covers the entire cost of the booster box. So that's pretty good. We will go ahead and sleeve her. So I think the second from the top is almost always guaranteed to be a short print. I could be wrong though. So we're going to put the chase cards up here. I don't really have a spot for them because there's a nasty glare. So we'll just keep them somewhere. Illblood. Talia, Princess of Cherry Blossoms. Gains 100 attack for each play monster you control. Other play monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Kind of has like a block dragon-like protection effect. Cursed Eldland. There's something funny happening with the stamp. It has like a line through the middle. This is their continuous spell card. I'm not quite sure what it does or if it's played in the deck, but it's pretty cool. Here's our third analyzer. It has the same effect of Researcher, except you can special summon this card from your hand if only your opponent controls a monster. You play all 3 in the deck, so it's always good to pull them. A Solemn Judgment, a very good reprint. Right now the commons were sitting at like $4 to $5 a piece, so a super rare will probably take that spot. Riptide. Snowdrop the Rikka Fairy. This is a really good card. It's one of the more expensive Rikka cards. I think it's sitting at like 80 cents to $1. So it's always a good card to have. Let's read her effect. She's a level 8 water monster. You can contribute 1 plant monster to special summon both this card and another plant monster from your hand. So it's kind of like a Megalo, but you tribute a card on the field. Counts special monster for turning a plant monster. So she's good in Aura Mages if you mix them in. Her 1 plant monster you control. All became the same level. Okay, so you can basically exceed summon with her, which is it's pretty good. Ill Blood. And Conquistador of the Golden Land. So for the meantime, I know this is kind of like different than all my other uploads, but I have a bunch of Dueling Book replays saved. I just haven't got around to recording some commentary about them. I already have 3 of this card. So once I get all the commentary done, then I can basically put the things together, talk about. I mean, there's some pretty cool matches. I have a Mermail Mirror match, a Salamangreat, and so in the Mermails versus Adamantispators. And so I really like to talk about and explain why I think Adamantispators is going to be a really tough matchup for Mermails, and why the handling strategy is not going to be very good against a deck that can just extend off of 1 card. Oh, so here we go. We pulled Mermail Boss Monster already. So I know exactly where this is going, into our binder of cards. Always like Dragon Shields. They're pretty good. So we pull a Silver Sleeve out. Sleeve him up. Pull out the binder. Pulls all of our Dragites. And we will put him right here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, once I get those replays all commentated, some of them are from the CMO's Crush Card Cup, others are from playing with subscribers. It's all pretty cool. So here's Black Dragon. This card is what makes Adamantipator so busted. You basically get to search all 3 of your tuners each time this card is sent from the field once per turn. So you basically send this during your turn, search for everything after searching it off of Gallant Granite. And then during the opponent's turn, you basically use IP Masquerena to link this off and search all the researchers. So even if they break your board, they have to have like 3 negates to stop you. So it's a pretty good card. Rikka Tranquility. I don't think I pulled this card yet, but I don't know if it's that good. So special summons a Rikka monster from your graveyard. You can up to 2 if you tribute a monster. That's pretty neat. Nine-tailed Fox. And Rikka Flurries. I already have 3 of this pulled. We're looking for a Glamour. I'm just tossing the packs on the ground. I didn't bring a garbage can. Rock Bombardment. Erica, the Rikka Fairy. Quackimiro Overload. Riptide. And Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine. So we've already pulled Researcher. I don't think we can pull the Golden Lord. A Dragite. This is another short printed common. I don't think it's anything more than 50 cents, but it's really hard to pull. Rose Lover. Upstart Goblin. Another really good reprint. Would have been happier if this was a Seeker rare. Hellbore. And Seeker. We only have 1 of this card, so that's a pretty good pull for us. So the fact that they printed or reprinted a whole bunch of good cards in Super Rare and not Seeker Rare kind of bugs me, because having a Seeker Rare Solemn Judgment, as well as a Seeker Rare Upstart Goblin and Unizombie or Black Dragon would have been super cool to have. Cherry Beamy. Like I said, Unizombie. Fertilizer. Doki Doki. And Adamantipator Relief. So I like to compare this deck to Ritual Beasts, except that Adamantipator has always been like 2 tiers above Ritual Beasts. Even on release, Emancipators are just like so busted and just comboing things off. But the fact that they have traps just like the Ritual Beast cards, And the fact that they tag out, or not really tag out, but have a lot of synergy with shuffling back their synchro monsters, just reminds me a lot about them. I'm going to speed things up a little bit. Oh, here's Judgment. Erica. Guardian. Titanio. And Eldorado Atalanta. I'm going to need to find some Spanish cards like this. I think the names are still the same. I could be wrong. So we haven't pulled any Trap Trick yet. Oh, there we go. Trap Trick. Lunefire Blossom. Really good card to play in Rikkas. Polynosis is like a Solemn Judgment, but you have to hard draw it. Resonance is a really good card. And Mudan, the Rikka Fairy. I don't have this card yet. I don't think so. You can tribute one plant monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned by the effect of a plant monster, including her own effect, you can add one Rikka spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So she basically is a searcher. And I gotta say, the secret of foiling on these cards is phenomenal. See, I think you played 3 in the deck, so we're gonna have to put this in our growing pile of secret rares. And the last card on the right side. Galaxy Cyclone. Talia. Leonite. Sandman. And another Mermaid Boss Monster. Yep. Beautiful card. Let's open up the binder. Make sure we don't knock everything over. I feel like that happens way too much. Gray sleeve. Let's pop it in. There we go. Added right above the first one. I don't know if you can see it. I need to invest in a new stand. Okay, let's go ahead and do some sorting. Let's pull up our secrets again. I'll show everything again once we're done, towards the end. So moving on to the left side, remember we pulled out the second from the top because I think that's the one that has the expensive cards, as we saw with the researcher. But I can't say for sure. Sunflowers, Rikka Petal, good card to have. Quackimira Wall, Block Dragon, and a second Analyzer. Raptite, another Solemn Judgment, a Leonite, Overload, and we saw Rikka Sheet. I think I already have 3 of those already. I don't know if it's a good card, but it basically is a Crackdown, I think. Yeah, it's like basically Crackdown if you tribute a plant monster. Talia, Marina. I was hoping for the other 2. Tranquility, a Trap Trick, and an Adamancipator Risen Leonite. So I think this is our second money card from the box. I think you're guaranteed at least 2. But this is a really good card. It basically searches any Adamancipator card that you excavate, as well as special summoning a rock monster from your graveyard if you have a fire in your graveyard. Although it's a really good card, I guess you don't play it in the best Adamancipator builds because you don't need to search anything because Block Dragon already does it for you. But other than that, it's still a really good card. And it might go up in price if Block Dragon does get banned or somehow hit, because that card's way too good to be left at 3, let alone 1. You can just search it off of Gallant Granite. I think that's the 4th pack from the top. Cyclamen, another 9-tailed fox, Unizombie, 3rd Doki Doki, and Emancipator Relief. The monster you see on the art. So on another note, we are kind of rising in subscribers. We're at like, what, I think 4,200 just about. It's really, really cool. Upstart Goblin. Although I've been doing things on and off for like a few years, and I really started really getting into it, it's like 4 months ago. And at 4 months ago, I think it was at like 1,400. So the fact that we grew really quickly is really fascinating. So thank you for that. Rikka Flurries. So I don't think we're going to pull any of the short printed Rikka spell and trap cards. I kind of wish we do, but I guess we're not. DD Borderline. Raptite, Cherry Beamy, Lone Fire, and I think that's the third analyzer from this box. Here we have an Erica, another Dragite, a Galaxy, Fertilizer, and Guardian of the Golden Land. I've never pulled this card yet. High defense. Okay, lowers the attack. And you can set an Elixir Spell or Trap card. So I don't know if it's played in the deck, but I think it seems pretty good. I think it's like a Wars Lost Wind. But all of them search for the other cards, so they all seem pretty good. Pyramid of Wonders. Kanzashi, the Rikka Queen. This is actually our second copy of her. Let's go ahead and pull her to the side. Polynosis, Rose Lover, and a Conquistador. Oh, we have a Cyclamen, Cherubimi, Kawakimaru, a Golden Land Forever, which is a really good counter trap, and an Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine. I think this is the easiest card to pull in terms of the Elixir stuff. I think I have like 6 of that card now. So Miracle Fertilizer, a Laputite. This is a field spell. It used to be kind of expensive, but I think I dropped down to like $1. Rock Bombardment, an Upstart, and a Huaquero of the Golden Land. So we're down to our last 2 booster packs. So far, I think we've done pretty good. I'm still hoping for another short print secret, but I don't think you're guaranteed to have more than 2 per box. So I'm lucky if we're ever going to get the 3rd one. Kanzashi, Lone Fire, and Elixir of White Destiny. So that's it for the Secret Slayers booster box. We still have one more pack to do, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'll pull the box out of the way. We'll rub it for good luck. And see if we get a good secret rare. Quackimira Sandman, Rose Lover, Rock Bombardment, a Raptite, and a Primula the Rikka Fairy. She's actually our 3rd copy, so that's pretty cool. So here's our stack of holos. It's a pretty decent stack. In terms of good super rares we've pulled, we've got Kanzashi. I think we have 2 of those. We have Upstart. Yeah. 3 Upstarts. 1 Laputite. 1 Signs. 3 Galaxy Cyclones. 2 Dragites. A whole bunch of Solemns, actually. Total playset of those. We've pulled 2 Trap Tricks, 1 each of Petal and Fairy, and these are just some of the extra super rares. For the secret rares, we pulled quite a few different mixes of the Golden Land spell and trap cards. So these are the different ones we pulled, quite a lot of them. And these were the other secret rares we pulled, the 2 money cards being Researcher and a Leonite. I have another box coming in, so I might be opening that in the future, or I could be saving it for a special video when we hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm aiming for the end of April. I think it might be a bit of a far shot, but I have hope. We've got a lot of exciting Marmel things coming in, especially because Eternity Code's now being released in Europe. So I can start pulling out my proxies that are in my binder and start putting together some combos and deck profiles to show you exactly how to play the deck moving forward.